Today's gospel is about how we may turn a blessing into a burden. We may turn a blessing into a burden. We should be able to turn burdens into blessings, but not the other way. It may happen we may turn God's blessings into burdens. The day of Sabbath, the Sabbath commandment was meant to be a blessing, a day of rest, a day of refreshment, a day to have a feast and a celebration, to sit back, to keep your feet up, and rejoice in the goodness of God. Have a good meal and good rest. Enjoy. That was what the commandment about the Sabbath was meant to be. But the Jews and the Pharisees turned it into a burden by adding 39 extra commandments to about prohibiting certain kinds of work, including harvesting. So a day of rest tend to be a day of tension, pressure, and restlessness. Now, what is the practical application for you and me? Do we turn the day of Sabbath into a day of burden, pressure, tension, worry, anxiety? Not a day of celebration, feast, and having a good time with your loved ones, having a good time yourself. It may happen. Example, suppose you think of Sunday as a day of obligation. I have been speaking about this thing many times before. If you think of Sunday as a day of obligation, if that is a word drives you to church, it's a burden. It is a burden. Going to Mass because, you are supposed to go. This is a duty, obligation, hellfire, punishment. Or if that's what makes you to go to the church, a burden, no joy. No joy. Oh, Sunday has come, I have to go to Mass. What shall I do? If I miss Mass, then go to confession more. I will try to make it today. The law is a burden. The other is, Sunday has come, one more Sunday. I'm going to the Lord, dancing all the way to celebrate the goodness of God and receive the mercy of God. And everything is going to be, I'm going to put everything in His hands. I'm going to celebrate the day of the Lord. Joy, gratitude, celebration, and having a good meal to mark the day of the celebration. We should never have that word duty and obligation in our life as long as you know what you are doing. Suppose you find a prayer life a burden, something is missing. Suppose you think Mass is a kind of duty, something seriously is missing in your life. If anything is a burden in spiritual life, no, you have missed it. I have missed it. Do you think prayer time is a burden? Sitting in the presence of God, Jesus says, I am the temple. Wherever you are in the presence of God, in the kitchen, in the washroom, in the church, wherever you are, the temple is there. You are in the temple, with the temple, within the temple. Jesus is the temple. Today's gospel, I am the temple. Now come to the word, I am the Lord of the Sabbath. Jesus is the Sabbath. That's the most important message from today's. Jesus is the Sabbath. If you remember yesterday's gospel, the Lord says, come to me. He doesn't say, read this passage, read that, read my teachings, read my... No, he's come to me. I am the one who gives you the rest. I am the one who gives you the rest. In me is your rest. I am the Sabbath. I am your rest. Come to me, you will have rest. It's about closeness, intimacy, being with Him. And He says, carry my yoke. Be with me. We will walk together. You're not supposed to have any burden. I am the one who will carry all your burden. Stand with me, be close to me. For me, the picture of somebody who is yoked to Jesus in the gospel is, think of that scene at the Last Supper. There's somebody who is yoked to the Lord at the Last Supper, so close to Him, John. That picture of John leaning on Jesus is how you should be yoked to the Lord. What did He do? He didn't do anything. He put His head and His heart onto the heart of Jesus. That is being yoked to the Lord.